Every single day, you walk through that door. And every single day, your dog loses their mind. Spinning, jumping, whimpering, tail blurring like a propeller. You probably smile and think, they're just happy to see me. But what if that frantic display is actually something far more complex? Something most owners completely misread, and something that... Welcome to Paws Chronicles, where we look beyond your dog's behavior to reveal the emotions driving it. In this video, you'll uncover what your dog truly feels the moment you walk through the door, including one subtle detail in those first few seconds that most owners completely miss. Stay with us until the end, it might just tug at your heart. Here is the first thing you need to know. When your dog explodes with energy the second you walk in, that is not just happiness. That is the release of hours of accumulated stress. Dogs are deeply social animals. They are not built to be alone. And while you were away, your dog's nervous system was in a low-level state of alert, not panic, but a quiet, constant hum of tension. The scientific term is separation-related distress, and even calm dogs experience it. Think about the last time you came home and your dog immediately pressed their body against your legs, or buried their nose into your hand, or just sat leaning into you. That was not just affection. That was your dog's nervous system finally exhaling. The contact of your body, the sound of your voice, the smell of you, all of it sends a signal that says, the one I need is back. I am safe again. That moment matters far more than you may have realized. And what you do in response to it, how you greet your dog, or how you ignore that greeting, actually shapes your dog's emotional baseline over time. But we will get into that later, because what happens next in those first few seconds is even more fascinating. Here is something that might surprise you. By the time you have taken your second step through the door, your dog already knows what kind of day you had. Not because they are psychic. Because their nose is. A dog's sense of smell is anywhere from 10,000 to 100,000 times more powerful than yours. And when you walk in carrying stress hormones, cortisol, adrenaline, your dog smells it on your skin before you have even said hello. Picture this. You have had a rough day. You are tired, a little tense, carrying the weight of it all. You step inside and your dog immediately goes quieter than usual. Instead of jumping, they approach slowly, gently. They nudge your hand. They rest their chin on your knee. People often think their dog is being needy in those moments. But your dog is doing something extraordinary. They are responding to you. They are matching your energy on purpose, because they are trying to regulate yours. Dogs do not just reflect our emotions, they actively respond to them. Research from the University of Naples confirmed that dogs can detect human emotional states through scent alone. Your dog is not just greeting you at the door. They are assessing you and adjusting. And once you see that, you will never take that quiet nudge for granted again. Now here is where things get really interesting, because the next behavior most people dismiss as bad manners is actually your dog trying to communicate something deeply specific. If your dog jumps on you when you come home, you have probably been told to ignore it, turn away, or correct it. And yes, there are good reasons to manage that behavior. But before you dismiss the jump entirely, it is worth understanding what your dog is actually trying to do. Dogs greet each other face to face. They go nose to nose. And when your dog launches themselves upward toward your face, they are not being disobedient. They are trying to reach your scent glands, around your mouth and jaw, because that is how dogs say, I know you. You are mine. Welcome back. There is something almost heartbreaking about that when you understand it. Your dog is using the only greeting language they know. And every time we turn away, we are not being cruel, but we are, without meaning to, saying no to the most instinctive hello they know how to give. The key is not to punish the impulse, but to teach your dog a different way to channel it. Redirect to a sit, get down to their level, let them reach your face on your terms. Because the need to connect in that first moment? That need is real and it is deep. And if you think the jump is intense, wait until you understand what your dog's tail is actually telling you, because the direction of that wag changes everything. Most people think a wagging tail simply means a happy dog. But researchers at the University of Trento discovered something that fundamentally changed how we read dogs. It is not just whether the tail is wagging. It is which side it wags toward. When your dog sees you come home and their tail wags with a bias toward the right side of their body, that reflects positive emotion, warmth, eagerness, love. A left-leaning wag is associated with more cautious or uncertain emotional states. The next time your dog greets you, watch closely. If their whole back end is swinging right, if their body weight is shifting right with each wag, your dog is not just happy. They are experiencing something that in humans we would describe as joy. Pure, uncomplicated, overwhelming joy. At the sight of you specifically. Not food. Not a toy. You. You are the thing that makes your dog's tail swing right. Let that sit for a moment. But what we are about to cover next, the big reveal, is the part that most owners never even consider. And once you hear it, you are going to look at every homecoming differently for the rest of your life. Earlier, I mentioned something that happens in those first few seconds when you walk through the door, something most owners completely miss. Here it is. Your dog does not experience time the way you do. To you, you were gone for 8 hours. To your dog? Every single return feels like a reunion after an eternity. Researchers at Stockholm University showed dogs photos of their owners after absences of varying lengths. The dogs who had been separated longer showed higher oxytocin levels, the bonding hormone, when their owner returned. But here's the part that will stay with you. Even after just 30 minutes apart, your dog showed elevated bonding hormones upon your return. 30 minutes. Your dog was genuinely moved by the sight of you after half an hour. That spinning, whimpering, face-licking, body-pressing creature at your door? They are not performing. They are flooded. Flooded with the neurochemical equivalent of what you feel when someone you have missed desperately finally walks back into the room. Your dog loves you in a way that is biologically written into their body. And every time you come home, no matter how ordinary that moment feels to you, to your dog, it is one of the best moments of their day. Every single time. Your dog is not just waiting for you to come home. They are counting on it. Everything we covered today, the relief, the scent reading, the jump, the wag, the flood of love, it is all your dog's way of saying the one thing they cannot put into words: you are everything to them. So the next time you walk through that door and your dog goes absolutely wild, take 5 seconds. Get low. Let them reach you. Because that greeting? It is the most honest expression of love you will ever receive from any living thing. I want to know, does your dog have a specific thing they do the moment you come home? A spin, a sound, something totally their own? Tell me in the comments section. I read every single one. And if this changed how you see your dog even a little, a like and subscribe means the world to us. It helps us keep exploring the incredible inner life of dogs together. Just wait until you see what we are covering next, because it is about something your dog does while you sleep that reveals even more about how deeply they are bonded to you. See you in the next video. Bye.